Hello there, Facebook land. It is a pleasure to be with you today to share a quick word with you about Black History Month. Thank you to Deacon Bell for putting this video together, and thank you for inviting me to participate. I am incredibly excited. As a pastor, as a former teacher, as someone who is concerned with history and somebody who is concerned with the human condition in general, I watch every Black History Month as it arrives with mixed enthusiasm. Of course, we have those people who are so excited and they're ready for it every year, and they have facts for us and quotes for us, and there's church programs, and we have so many ways to commemorate and to celebrate and reflect upon Black history, and also to look to the future of what history can be for us. And for all of that enthusiasm, there are others who are indifferent at best. Some are even a little hostile. Some don't understand the purpose, and some don't see where it is their place to observe Black History Month. And I'm not just talking about non-Black people in this category. I have observed just as many Black people, Black Americans, who don't really understand the purpose of this month and don't really pause to really catch the spirit of what we're doing here. And so I hope for just a moment that if you are one of those people, or if you're one of those enthusiasts like me, that you'll stick by and listen, and hopefully I can tell you something that can bring you into the fold of Black History Month enthusiasts like me. You know, history is a participatory act. It is in the past, obviously, but the past, every single moment quickly becomes the past. And if we don't engage with the past, if we don't engage with the history of who we are, then we're actually quite lost, because our identity is only shaped and only formed genuinely through story. And history is, in simplest forms, nothing more than a story. Think about the detriment for people who don't know where they've come from, who are disconnected from their families, who are disconnected from their heritage, who are disconnected with parts of them that would otherwise make them whole. Certainly, you could probably build a good and meaningful life for yourself without knowing every single part of your heritage or every single part of your story. But how much more purposeful, how much more intention could you live with if you knew the richness and the beauty of every part of yourself? If you knew every beautiful part of yourself and you knew the ugly parts of yourself, and you were able to integrate that and make it into a life for yourself and for your community that pulls everybody forward. For so many of us, as African Americans, as Black Americans, we have spent time separated from our history, separated from our story, because within our story, we know that in this country, the United States, that there are very real histories of brutality committed against us, inhumanity at the hands of the larger white America. We have really ugly things in our past, things that separate us from our very identity. Stories of family separation, stories of people who are taken away from their friends and loved ones and from our homeland, and so many other things. Black History Month is an opportunity for us to reconnect some of those dots. It's an opportunity for us to pursue wholeness as a people. For non-white people, it's an opportunity for you to participate in the healing of a people who have in some ways experienced so many atrocities at the hands of the American empire. Black history, make no mistake, is American history. It is the story of all of us together. We don't get the choice of what parts of our stories we get to accept. We have to accept all of them, the beautiful things and the not so good things. Our only chance of moving forward as whole and healed people people who look out for everyone, people who continue to seek the welfare of society, is for us to look to our past, to take it all in, everything that is wonderful and everything that's not so wonderful, and make sense of it. And after we spent the time doing that together, all of us, no matter who you are, whether you are Black or non-Black, only then do we really have a chance at unity. Only then do we have a chance at making a seat at the table for everybody. Only then do we have the chance at collective healing and collective opportunity seeking. There's so much in this world that needs to be done. There's so much in this world that is going wrong, and there's a lot that's going right too. But the only chance that we have of living purposefully together, of building a future that is worth living in, is for us to pause and reflect on our history. Black History Month is the perfect opportunity for us to look at this, our American history, with eyes that are fresh and looking for opportunities to correct the story, opportunities to fill in the gaps that we have so been longing to fill in. So don't bypass this month without observing it, without learning something new, without participating in some kind of community event, no matter who you are. Our history isn't all doom and gloom. It's not. There are just as many stories of triumph and success and beauty and grace as there are stories of hardship and pain and cruelty and inhumanity. But the only way that we can be reconciled to ourselves and reconciled to one another and to move forward peacefully and happily and comfortably is for us to meet that past so that we can build that future. So it's my hope and prayer for you today, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, my colleagues, whoever you are, associates, that we can begin that work or continue that work this Black History Month of meeting our past so that we can build our future. Thank you.